If you were looking for holistic wisdom and a plan to reclaim your fertility to help you create a healthy family for generations to come, you're in the right place. This is Fertile Minds Radio. Hello and welcome. I'm Hillary Talbot Rowland, your host of Fertile Minds Radio, and you're listening to episode 106, Mindfulness Practices for Making Hard Decisions. I'm so happy to be here with you as your guide on this inner journey today. Oftentimes, when we are feeling challenged or searching for answers, we check with everybody outside of ourselves except us. And today, I'm going to teach you how to check with yourself. Whether you are trying to decide what to do about a diagnosis or your fertility journey, or which way to proceed in your business, or how to handle a relationship, there are answers that live deep inside of you and your higher self. I want to encourage you to learn how to check with yourself first and go inward by learning how to access your higher self before you go outward looking for answers. Often we know what is right and true for ourselves better than anyone else ever could. So today's mindfulness exercise is designed to take last week's podcast a step further and allow you to drop out of the mind and into the body. This exercise is designed to help you access the answers that already live inside of you. And the more you practice this mindfulness practice, the better versed you will be at trusting your inner knowing. You will become less reliant on others' opinion that are clouded by their biases instead of what it is that you truly need and what your inner compass already knows. If you have never participated in a journey to meet your higher self, it's normal for your brain to tell you that this is a bunch of malarkey and woo-woo and all the reasons why it isn't possible. I invite you to let your brain have those thoughts and carry on anyways. We're going to utilize the power of imagination, irrespective of what your brain has to say about it. So let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position to sit or lie down. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through your mouth. Do that one more time, really elongating the exhale. Long, slow, deep breath in. And release through your mouth. Gently let your eyelids float closed if they haven't already. And just begin to observe your inner landscape. Begin activating the witness part of your brain, that part of your mind that is listening to my voice, not the part that is conversating with itself. Just witness that conversation happening, knowing that it's totally okay. And witness your breath. Simply notice where it goes and where it doesn't go as you breathe in and out, letting your breath just go at its natural rhythm and pace. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine seeing yourself standing in a beautiful field. Maybe there are flowers. Maybe there's a golden light pouring down, illuminating everything that you see. Or maybe there are hills of rolling green grass as far as you can see. Maybe you can even pretend that you smell what is blooming. Maybe it's just rained. Don't overthink it. Just pick the one that is easiest for your mind to see at the moment. There is no right or wrong scene. You are in charge. And look down and notice that your feet are barefoot. Notice how good it feels to connect with Mother Earth. Your feet start to tingle as you notice the ground connecting you to the hum of Mother Earth. And when you can see yourself in your mind's eye, you can see yourself smiling gently, taking in the sensation of warmth on your face, sunshine on your skin. And there's a gentle breeze blowing, and you stretch out your arms to take it in, cooling every single part of you. And the breeze picks up a little. And as it does, you have the gentle knowing that it can carry away all of your worries and your burdens. Feel the wind blowing through you, clearing away any heaviness, any sickness, or any sadness that you've been holding on to. Allow yourself a few moments to let the breeze fully cleanse you, mind, body, and soul. You are now feeling clean and refreshed, lighter in your physical body. Take a deep cleansing breath into your belly. And in your mind's eye, witness yourself standing in the field, opening your eyes. And before you, a path starts to form. Take in all the details of the path that you notice. What is it made from? Is it narrow or wide? Is it winding or straight? You begin to walk the path, feeling the ground beneath your feet with each step. And before long, you come upon a forest. The forest feels alluring and magical, and you notice that all of your senses seem to sharpen as you walk further into the forest. Your eyesight becomes crystal clear. You become highly attuned to sound, and your feelings and your knowing is more intense than ever before. You take a moment to look around and fully appreciate your surroundings. Your senses are so sharp that it's as if the forest is now inside of you. You feel at one with nature as you continue to walk through the forest. Up ahead, you notice the forest starts to thin as it opens into a clearing. As you approach the clearing, you notice it is lighter and brighter than the forest, and it has a calm and peaceful energy that you feel vibrating every single cell in your body with. Center of the clearing, you notice a large tree. Its sheer size beckons you closer. And as you get closer, you sense and feel that this tree is ancient and wise. You ponder how long it has been here and all that it has seen and absorbed into its own consciousness. You notice its large root system that breaks through the ground and dives back down into the earth, all around the trunk like a giant web. The trunk is wide and majestic looking. At the front of the trunk is a beautiful big door with a very old lock on it. You arrive at the tree and you stand there in awe, noticing the size and shape, noticing the branches and leaves and textures of this magnificent part of Mother Earth. You realize that this tree is very familiar and you have been here many, many times before. The feeling inside of you is familiar to seeing an old trusted friend. This tree is your tree of knowledge, and inside it, it contains all of the answers to all of the questions you've ever wanted to know. You reach into your pocket and you pull out a key that has been there all along. You put the key into the lock. You hear the lock click open, and the door opens, welcoming you into the interior of its vast trunk. Inside is a small room that has a certain energy about it that feels like home. You feel very relaxed, perhaps the most welcome and at home that you have ever felt in your entire life. The room has nothing in it but a soft glow radiating down from the top of the tree. This light will be a different color each time you enter here, but it is always perfect for you at the time. Notice the color of the light today and spend a moment soaking in what feels like healing benefits from this light. Notice the hue of the color the light casts on your skin. See, feel, or experience the gentle knowing that this light is working its magic on you, and allow yourself to fully accept the healing color your intuitive self has already offered today. This room is your special place to connect with your higher self and ask to be shown the way or the answers to whatever questions you have deep in your soul. Your higher self is that part of you that is wise, eternal, and pure. There are no wrong answers. It is the divine and sacred part of you that we all possess. It is like a thread running through all of us, connecting us to all that ever has been or ever will be. Your higher self always wants what is best for you, for it is the highest expression of you. It is the part of you without any earthly attachments. It is the purest part of you before all of the conditioning that life and its circumstances brought. Connect with that energy of yourself in this moment. Notice how empowering it feels, aligning with your true and authentic self. Take a long, slow, deep breath and notice as you breathe out that the connection deepens. The universe literally breathes you back in. Continue to breathe at your own pace, at its natural depth. You begin to walk to the other side of the room where you notice a staircase. It may be leading up or down. Whatever direction your higher self shows you is perfect and right for you. There are 7 steps that lead to another room, and you take your first step and start to climb either up or down. As you slowly take each step, your excitement starts to grow as you draw closer to the room and start to remember being here before. You notice there is no door. It is and always has been open for you. You walk straight in. The room is round and well lit, and from floor to ceiling, it is filled with books of all shapes, sizes, and colors. In the center of the room is an old wooden table and big, comfortable chair. You simply know you have sat in that chair before. A feeling of familiarity and peace embraces you. Before you sit in that big, comfy chair, though, you find yourself standing before the wall of books. You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do I need to know right now to make the best decision for you? Fill in the blank. You are simply asking your higher self to select the book with the answers you need most right now in this moment. When you open your eyes, it's as if you can only see one of the many books right in front of you. You pull it off the shelf and settle into your big, comfy chair with it. Notice the cover of the book. What color is it? What is the title? What condition is the book in? Open the book and read the message that has been written for you and you alone. You may not see words in your mind's eye, depending on how your big, beautiful brain is wired. You may hear words or simply feel the words as a gentle knowing. Pay attention to all that your senses are bringing forth at this moment. There may be very subtle cues and clues to the answers you seek. Sit with this for a few moments until you feel ready that you can gently place the book back on the shelf. Spend some time reflecting on your experience with the book or in gentle conversation with yourself. We'll let the soft music hum for about another 5 to 10 minutes as you stay in this space with your higher self, reflecting on any clues you were given. And if you didn't get a solid, clear answer, simply note the cues, the feelings, the words, the pictures, the knowings, but especially the feeling. Read them often and know that they will show up in your waking life. And you will know that you are exactly in the right place, on the right path. And you will inherently know what decision to make. Hey, if you're interested in taking this work deeper in your life, let's work together. Go to fertilemindsradio.com to schedule a free, no obligation chat to discuss which level of support would be best for you. Or click on the link in my bio over on Instagram at Fertile Minds Radio. It really is that simple.